Today, on Be Something Wonderful, who you say you are is the only thing manifesting. I am your host, Kearin, and these are the studios of Be Something Wonderful, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, good morning and welcome back to the studios of Be Something Wonderful. The question came up, there must be something blocking me or a limiting belief I have that's keeping me from manifesting everything that I want and desire. Well, we're going to talk about this today and more. I want to start here. The only block or limiting belief that's keeping you from manifesting and living the life of your wildest dreams is the assumption, your assumption, that you are not manifesting and living it right now. Wow. Who you say you are is the only thing manifesting. Your entire life experience is created in every moment, or in other words, is manifesting by who you assume, accept, and define yourself to be. What you assume, accept, and define to be true, or the truth or real of yourself and your reality, right now and in every moment. Do you see this? We've called this the subjective mind sometimes, or your subjective beliefs. But remember, what does that really mean? Subconscious, or the subjective mind, means below and subject to your conscious mind, your conscious awareness of being. In other words, your conscious assumptions, definitions, and beliefs of who you are right now. That's powerful. Nothing's hidden. Nothing's inaccessible. It's not that you're unaware of it. It's not that it was caused or created by the past. The past doesn't cause or create anything. It doesn't exist. It's just this idea of who you accept yourself to be, that self-concept. But that's defined, assumed, and believed in every moment. It's not, remember, it's not that it's unconscious. You are consciousness. It's not that you're unaware. You are awareness. It's all subject. Subconscious means subject to your conscious assumptions here and now. You as the center of all that is and all that you are. You are all possible identities, realities, and versions of you, one superimposed over another, with a certain perspective or viewpoint or vantage point that you have at the moment, that we call the physical experience. The conscious physical you is in superposition in every moment. You are all possibilities. You're never less than all that is. Wow. You're changeless and limitless. What's changing then? Your perspective, your viewpoint, your vantage point, your concept of yourself, what you believe and assume to be the truth or true of who you are, who you define yourself to be. Nothing's hidden. Nothing's inaccessible. It's not that you're unaware of it. You are awareness itself. It's not that you're unconscious. You are consciousness itself. There is the idea of the subconscious mind or subconscious, but that simply means below and subject to your conscious mind, to you as the conscious center of all that is, that one intelligent mind. That's all that means. Your changing assumptions, thoughts, definitions are projected, reflected, and streamed as a physical experience in every moment of now. And it's always changing. The idea of the solid, continuous physical reality is an illusion, but that doesn't mean it's not real. It means it's not what it seems. That's the illusion, that it's not solid, that it's not continuous, that in other words, it's created entirely and completely new in every moment. It's a new physical experience, a new physical you, a new physical reality in every moment of now. That's the illusion. The illusion is that it's not new, that it's continuous, but it's new in every moment. That's powerful. And the idea of the past and the future are just ideas from within you, from this now identity. You're creating the past and future right now by your current definitions, beliefs, and assumptions about yourself. What you currently accept to be true, or the truth of who you are, creates it all. Past, present, and future across the board. The past doesn't create anything. You don't walk into the future. The future is created right now. Wow, that's powerful. Your assumptions, remember, beliefs, definitions, don't create reality, because creation's finished. All the spiritual greats said that. In other words, existence exists. The great existence of God, the great isness, the great I am, that one existence already exists. All that is. So what do they do then? What do these beliefs and definitions and assumptions do? Your assumptions move your attention and awareness to that version of you and that version of reality that already is, that already exists as you and through you. And remember, we've said this many times, what you want, what you desire, what you imagine to be and have exists and is. Or you wouldn't even be able to think of it. You wouldn't even be able to desire it or want it or imagine it. And therefore, if it does exist, because non-existence doesn't exist, right? What's unreal is not reality. It doesn't exist. Unreal is not a reality. It doesn't exist. There is no non-unreality. There's only reality, ultimate reality, existence. Therefore, if it exists at all, and non-existence doesn't exist, it must exist here and now, because there's no other time for it to exist. That's the metaphysical meaning of Moses answering God, "Here I am," when Moses is at the burning bush. Here I am. That's who I am. I am awareness. I am that which I desire to be here and now. So the only question for you is, where are you and who are you? Are you telling that old story? But remember, the story's never old. It's new in every moment. Your assumptions, your beliefs, and definitions are new in every moment. Manifested circumstances are the past as well as the assumptions that gave light to them. In other words, all of those manifested conditions around you, they are your old story, but they're manifesting new in this moment from the story you're telling. So there's nothing old. There's no old realities. There's no old assumptions. There's no past. There's not even an old story. There's just the story you're telling right now. There's just what you're assuming and believing about yourself right now. It creates it all. You don't even have old assumptions. It's just what you're assuming right now. There's nothing to dig up. There's nothing to fix. There's nothing to find. What are you assuming and lighting up right now? That's the question. Remember, here I am means I am the manifestation. I am manifesting in every moment as reality, as the great I am, as the center of all that is. It's all you. So what do you want to do? Imagine it. Ignite the frozen frame of potential that you are, because it already exists as a reality. Non-existence doesn't exist. So when you imagine it, it's real, it's reality, it's here and it's now. Then assume and accept it to be the truth of who you are in your experience of reality right now. And then move. Make it your only reality or version of you here and now. This is what I've called the I am method before. I am method. Right? Imagine it. Ignite that frozen frame of potential. Light up that frozen frame of experience or images. What is a memory anyway? It's a mental image. You're remembering who you are. You're remembering a reality that already exists within you. It's the ultimate creative act. It's the ultimate imaginal act. Light that frame up and then assume and accept it to be the truth or true of who you are in your experience of reality. And then move and make it your only reality and version of you here and now, no matter what the changing thoughts are, no matter what the changing feelings are, no matter what the changing appearances are. That's why those are all circumstances. And they don't matter. That's why every spiritual teacher said that, because they don't create anything. They're not source of anything. You are. You're the creator. You're source. They're always changing, so they're not reality. They're not real in that. Things that change are not ultimate reality. You are that changeless reality. Only state of being matters, or in other words, here I am. Here I am. Conditions are conditions, but I am, as one of you coined. I am the manifestation. It's demonstrated beautifully in Scripture, and also that TV show, The Chosen, the life of Jesus Christ. Remember, Jesus Christ, the metaphysical meaning is your I am awareness of being, or your higher self. You as Jesus Christ, your higher self. In the story of the centurion's servant, the faith of the centurion, the healing of the centurion's servant, right? And Jesus, as your I am awareness, marveled at the faith of the centurion. Because the centurion knew that he just has to say the word. Just say the word, and my servant will be healed. And in the story, it says the servant was healed at that very moment. Just tell the story of how you would like it to be here and now. Imagine it. Ignite that frozen flame of potential. Assume and accept it as the only reality, the truth of who you are. And then move and make it your own reality, your only reality. No matter what the changing thoughts are, the changing appearances, the changing feelings. They don't matter. Only you matter. You, as I am awareness, who you say you are, is the only thing ever manifesting. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and these are the studios of Be Something Wonderful, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, be sure to join us on the Tom Kearin channel. We have a video coming out on that. And we have our next live event this month that's already been announced. So we're going to announce it. We're going to send out another announcement with the link. And that's going to be on the Be Something Wonderful membership channel. It's going to be our 29th live event and our 5th live event of this year of 2025. So if you want to join us, check out the link below. Creators, with great love, with great light and infinite gratitude. This is Tom Kearin here in the studios of Be Something Wonderful. Until next time, we'll see you soon.